40 amazing facts in animated series that you had no idea about, or some of you may have, who knows. But let's get on with the list. First one on here is that Fred and Wilma from the Flintstones were the first televised couple to sleep in the same bed. Although it is very common for TV couples to sleep in the bed today, it used to be taboo. In the 50s and 60s, couples would sleep in the same room, but they usually had separate twin beds, like we see in I Love Lucy. However, the Flintstones, which premiered in the 1960s, decided to switch things up. Number 2. The Flintstones wasn't originally supposed to be set during the Stone Ages. Uh, okay, can you imagine if the Flintstones took place in a different time period? We can't. When Hanna-Barbera decided to create the animated sitcom, they wanted to make the show about a family, but they didn't know where the setting would be or even in what century. SpongeBob was born from a perfect marriage of interests. When Steven Hillenburg, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, okay? Rest in peace, was coming up with the idea of SpongeBob for SpongeBob, he decided to combine two things he loved: drawing and the ocean. Bikini Bottom is paste, based on a real place. Home to SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, and the rest of the other underwater crew. Bikini Bottom is the setting in SpongeBob, however, it is based on an actual place in the Pacific Ocean. Bikini Atoll, a coral reef, inspired the fictitious town. Powerpuff Girls originally had a less kid-friendly name, pardon me, before they were made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup were fighting crime under a different name. The trio got their start on a McCracken student film. The girls were called the Whoop-Ass Girls, and they seemed much tougher than the crime fighters we got to know. Instead of getting their powers from chemical eggs, the Whoop-Ass Girls got their powers from a can of Whoop-Ass. Arnold was voiced by 6 different actors. I didn't know that, but I'm also not surprised. Alright. Move it, football head! That's my best Helga impression, I'm sorry. Pretty sure someone out there can do a better one than me. Alright. Hey Arnold was one of the many iconic cartoons from our childhood. And because all children characters were voiced by children, Nickelodeon had to come up with a solution for their maturing voices. Children don't stay young forever like Arnold. Maggie's price has a special meaning. While most people click the skip intro while watching shows on streaming platforms these days, OG Simpsons fans will remember the days of watching new episodes live and sitting through the iconic theme song. A lot is going on in the opening sequence, and one of the things is Maggie being scanned. Yes, being scanned by the employee, the cashier. When Maggie is scanned, the cash register says she is $847.63. This wasn't an accident. Oop, I didn't mean to go. Okay. In 1989, when the show premiered, that was the monthly cost of raising a child.